Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. I just want to thank all of you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the subs. I can't believe we're over 200 subs now, and growing still. It's pretty amazing. I've never expected to grow this fast, but I'm really glad that my channel is growing, because that means a lot of survivors out there are getting the information they need in order to be a better player. And thank you everyone who voted in the survey, because I am playing the winning killer, the Doctor. He won the survey on the question, which killer do you want to know how to play against? This Claudette here is doing something you guys should not do, and that is throwing pallets willy-nilly all over the place without checking if I'm actually there. Throwing pallets like this doesn't help you at all, and it wastes the pallet, so that when someone really does need that pallet to save their life, it will not be there. And this Quentin should not have stayed so close to the hook, knowing that he has not entered madness yet. Because when you scream, it reveals your location to the Doctor, which is a bad thing. But not always bad, because you can use it to mind game the Doctor at times. These survivors are really predictable though, allowing me to shock him so that he cannot throw down the pallet and I get a free hit. So I'm gonna start working on videos for him. The first video I'm going to release is gonna be a killer spotlight video. It's gonna go over everything about the Doctor himself as a killer, what his ability is, what his add-ons are, and what his unique perks are. Then I will be making a video going over how to play against the Doctor and such. I might make a third video depending on how long that second video is, because there is a lot of information to share about him. So the perks I am running on the Doctor are Unnerving Presence, Barbecue, Distressing, and Nurse's Calling. I would prefer Nurse's Calling 3, but the blow up has not been kind. And these perks are good for Doctor because Distressing increases his terror radius, so when you're in treatment mode, you have a better chance of getting people into madness. Unnerving Presence just makes it harder for them to do skill checks. I do Barbecue just because I like getting the extra blood points, mostly. And also seeing everyone's aura is helpful in knowing where they are. And then Nurse's Calling is just one of my favorite killer perks. And I didn't have anything better to put on him. So I was like, I might as well go with the Nurse's one. I wish it was Nurse's 3. But, oh well. So these survivors are taking way too long to do generators. They should have 3 generators done. By this point, they only have 1 done. I have no idea why Claudette stayed in this area when I did not come back immediately, but that was the wrong move. So let's see. So I saw scratch marks outside of that locker, and so I guessed that he was in there. If anyone was wondering how I knew that Quentin was in the locker, it was the scratch marks. He probably has quick and quiet, which is why he fast vaulted into the locker. But still gotta be careful, because scratch marks are all revealing. And then I know this person's in the locker because I saw her with Barbecue, And then I didn't see any scratch marks when I went in the back here. And I'm playing Doctor, and when you play the Doctor, people love to hide in lockers to hide from your treatment mode. So, gotta be careful with those lockers. I'm just gonna break these pallets so they don't get in my way later. And then I saw someone running toward the hook, so that's why I came over. I prefer to get hits on my survivors before really getting them all madness up, just because it gives me a blood trail to follow and makes it harder for them to get away. And this Fang ran into a dead end corner. But somebody has been sabotaging some of my hooks, I see. Because there's no way there should not be a hook closer to the Blood Lodge. I mean, the dwelling, sorry. So she gets out because of my being unsure where to go. Because I wasn't expecting all the hooks to be so far. So I thought she was gonna go for the pallet, but she didn't. She just ran straight and got caught on a tree. This Fang looks behind her for sure, but she's not that good at checking what's in front of her. Alright, so now I know where two of them are. So I'll go check it out. Okay, so two people were there. I heard both of them fall. And I know they're still around because scratch marks. And I know if I stay in treatment mode, they'll eventually scream. I'm just greedy for shocks. Oh, so someone's in the corner over there too, because I saw my illusion and now he's running for the hook. So I know that guy's going for the save, but I'm just going to completely ignore him and the fact that he is saving, because I am not playing super try hard here. I just want to have fun and give survivors a chance. I don't need to be like so serious. These survivors are obviously newer survivors to the game, and I like to give survivors who are not as experienced more of a chance. Now here, Ben kinda screws herself by running straight into me because she's not paying attention. She's really good at avoiding shocks though. But that one screwed her over. So I know Fang is dead hooked, but I'm gonna hook her anyway because it was her own fault she got caught. She ran in a direction without checking to see where I actually was. And she should have just let Quentin either heal her or have walked away, not ran away. So I do believe in punishing survivors for their mistakes in the hopes that they learn from that mistake and will become a better survivor. Although there are a lot of survivors that never learn. So I know someone else is here because I saw two people with barbecue and only one person ran away. So I'm trying to figure out where this other person is in the area. I know it's a Claudette and that she's gonna try and be super sneaky. So I'm checking the corners. If Claudette stays in this area too long, she's gonna go Madness 3. So I'm just sitting here, waiting for her to go Madness. And there we go. She's walking along the edges of the map. Now she's running. Again, Claudette is throwing the pallet without looking behind her. There we go. Time to string her up on a hook. That's probably why it took them so long to do generators now that I think about it. There was a guy saboing some of the hooks. And that takes away from generator time. So I didn't see him with barbecue, but I assumed he was hiding behind one of these generator auras in the back. Plus the fact that that generator's been worked on. But here I just played the waiting game. He did not hide in the locker, which is good. I like to try and give survivors a chance at getting the hatch, but I won't just give it to them for free. Like, if they run up to the hatch, I'll let them have it, because I don't want to wait 20 minutes for another game. But if they haven't found the hatch yet, they still have to work for that win, you know? So I'm just waiting. Probably speed this bit up, because waiting is not fun to watch. My plan is just, if he is crouch walking around the area and not going for the hatch, he will eventually go madness 3. So Quentin actually just runs right in front of me. And he does not know where hatch is, because when I hit him right there, he would have ran up the hill. So I'm trying to prevent him from being able to throw the pallet. But he is quick on his feet. Or quick on the spacebar, rather. So this Clinton is actually playing a bit better now by actually waiting for me to choose a side to go to before running off. And I'm closing in on the Quentin. So, I wanted to do shock as soon as I transitioned into treatment mode, but for some reason I just swing. So that kinda cost me a lot of distance. He's desperately looking for hatch, I can tell. And I know where it is. He gets caught on the rocks there, and it costs him. And there we go. With 2 gens left. And there is the doctor gameplay for you. So again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for answering in the survey if you participated in that. And as always, good luck out there in the fog, and see you next time.